Good day, my name is Blue Suit and today I'll be going over my review of the ROCCAT Vulcan Pro. The Vulcan Pro is an extremely well-built high-end gaming keyboard that uses ROCCAT's Titan switches that provide long-lasting durability and optical speed and precision with an extremely satisfying mechanical feel. The wonderful people at ROCCAT sent this keyboard over to me last week and it has been pure bliss all week long. There are a few personal drawbacks that I have with the Vulcan Pro that we'll get into, but there's no question that this is a top-tier keyboard worthy of its exuberant price tag. Before we get started, if you are interested in picking up a Vulcan Pro for yourself or have any questions about any other ROCCAT products, you can find links to their website and storefront in the description below. I'm not affiliated with ROCCAT in any way, and I don't make a commission or anything like that, but they are there for your convenience. On to the review. I'd of course seen pictures and video of the Vulcan Pro before it arrived, but taking it out of the box was an experience in and of itself. There's an incredible amount of detail and quality of life poured into every inch of this thing, from the extra fat and sturdy feet on the back to the little raised text at the base of every single key that says ROCCAT. It comes with a hard, low-profile magnetic wrist rest and a non-detachable 1.8 meter braided cable, which is just shy of 6 feet. Once plugged into my computer, the Vulcan Pro became the most lit-up keyboard on the market, assisted by the ROCCAT Swarm, the companion app that comes with all ROCCAT peripherals. With it, you can assign a myriad of RGB lighting patterns and colors to your Vulcan Pro. This is an AMO-compatible device, so you can sync its patterns to your other AMO ROCCAT devices, and when they're all together, it looks pretty amazing. Because the base of the switches is clear, the RGB lighting in it has a lot of room to show off compared to other RGB keyboards. In addition to the illumination options, ROCCAT Swarm also allows you to reassign any keyboard on the entire board to any key, macro, or system function that you want to. There are an insane amount of options when it comes to customizing your keyboard's layout, from putting your machine to sleep and opening up programs, to controlling your multimedia and setting up complex macros that let you automate several tasks at the push of a button. Between the lighting and layout customization, my Vulcan Pro definitely feels like it's unique to me and my uses. With streaming, for example, I've set my break key to instead open up all of my streaming programs at once instead of one at a time. And I know that the more that I use it, there's infinite potential to continue to find uses for it. The Vulcan Pro that ROCCAT sent over came in red optical linear switches, but you can also order ones with more clicky brown optical tactile switches. Both switches are extremely durable and accurate, and the red linear ones have a 1.4 millimeter activation point, which is so short that I often activate these switches on accident just by resting my fingers on the keys, so there is a bit of relearning that my fingers had to get used to use this. These optical switches are technically mechanical keys, but instead of pressing a button, they actually break line of sight with a little laser at the bottom of the switch, providing instant activation and significantly increased durability. From a gaming standpoint, these ROCCAT switches are perfectly satisfying and comfortable to use, and I'm constantly looking for an excuse to sit on my computer and keep using it. The only downside to the Vulcan Pro is that it's so great at what it's designed for, but there are a few drawbacks that may not make it perfect for every gamer's individual needs. For starters, optical switches are even louder than standard mechanical keys, so if there's anyone else around, or if you're streaming, these keys are going to be heard by everyone around you. For streaming specifically though, it's really only an issue if you have an omnidirectional microphone. I have a unidirectional microphone, and after watching my own streams where I've used the Vulcan Pro, you can hear it, but it's not nearly as obnoxious as I thought it would be. The second thing that the Vulcan Pro falls short on is actual typing. For gamers who also use their computer for schoolwork or writing, the Vulcan Pro's ultra smooth switches 1.4 millimeter activation keep heavy-handed players from really resting their hands on the keyboard without accidentally pressing keys. Your hands will learn to adapt to this keyboard, but after an hour or two of typing, you'll notice how your hands are straining to stay afloat above the keys. You can pick up a ROCCAT Vulcan Pro on the ROCCAT online store for $200. It's an exceptional keyboard that will fit right at home in almost anyone's setup, and it's definitely worth the high-end price tag with its satisfying keystrokes, incredible sturdy and top-tier build quality, and deep personalization options. And I'd highly recommend it to gamers who are looking to splurge on one of the best-looking keyboards on the market with tons of lighting and great switches. I hope you enjoyed this review of the ROCCAT Vulcan Pro. Come see me on Twitch where you can watch our reviews in progress 5 nights a week. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Until next time, peace!